It's autumn in New York. Why does it seem so inviting? So here I am on my terrace on a beautiful, beautiful fall day in New York. Today we're flirting with flavors and I am making a pumpkin soup with sage and a cashew cream. It's creamy, it's rich, and it's so easy to make. So come into my kitchen and let me show you how I'm going to make this amazing soup for you. I'm making a pumpkin soup today, and it's got some really interesting ingredients in it. And you know, that's what we do here at Flirting with Flavors. I give you ways to spice up your life or your soup. Soups are great because they're so filling, and especially when you're on a detox or any kind of program where you might be watching your weight, vegetable soups are a perfect way to have a whole meal and feel full at the same time. So let's get started with the recipe. I actually have all this measured out, but I wanted to just chop the rest of my carrots. And then I just wanted to show you how you chop a leek. I'm going to take the leek in half. Now we're ready to put everything into our pot. I'm using olive oil in my pan to saute my vegetables, my aromatics, instead of butter. Although butter was in my original recipe. And if I wasn't on the detox, I might be using the butter, but let's stay healthy. Okay, I'm adding my vegetables to my olive oil. 1.5 cups of carrots, 1/2 cup of chopped onion, 1.5 cups of leeks, 4 cloves of chopped garlic. This cooks on top of the stove for about 10 minutes until all the vegetables are softened up. Alright, our vegetables are nice and sauteed, they're soft. And now I'm going to add my pumpkin puree. Here comes the flavor. I'm adding some smoked cinnamon into this soup. Now, you may not be able to find it, although if you're looking for it, go to ingredientfinder.com and you can buy it there. And I'm adding just a little bit. And this is going to give this soup a deep, smoky, complex flavor. If you can't find it and you cannot order it, then use smoked paprika. It'll add the same kind of smoky flavor to it. I just want a little sweetness in my soup, so I'm adding agave, a little bit of fresh thyme here, a couple of bay leaves, and some fresh sage. We also have to salt 6 cups chicken stock. If you want this to be a vegetarian soup, just add vegetable stock. Now, last but not least, a little bit of grated fresh nutmeg. And I'm doing this on my microplane, just a little bit. Okay. Stir it up. And then we're going to put the lid on it, and this is going to cook for about half an hour. You don't have to do anything. You can do whatever you want when this is cooking. Okay, so my cashews have been soaking overnight. I just drained them. And I'm putting a little fresh water in with them. And I love to sweeten the cashew milk with some dates. This is this yummy, delicious nut milk. Sometimes I add vanilla to it. I put it in my coffee. You can add a little cinnamon as well. And don't forget, after your soup is done, just take out these few thyme leaves and the bay leaf. We're going to puree our soup also in your blender or your Vitamix. This is going to make such a smooth, creamy soup. When you're blending a hot liquid, start on very, very low speed. And then you can increase the speed. I'm just going to spoon a little bit of this cashew cream over the soup. And then we're going to end it with a little bit of chopped sage. I'm ready to eat. I love singing, I love cooking. This is Pamela Morgan for Flirting with Flavors. It's autumn in New York. What are the words? Why? I forgot the words!